Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, May 27th, and it is the first day of summer. Like the first weekday of summer. So this is the first day where I should be at school, that I'm not at school. So where are we going to go? To a school. Not my school, but we're going to the high school. It's volleyball, and it is our youth camp this week. So Tuesday to Friday, we have, is it 3 or 4 different camps? So it'll be the first day. Our head coach asked us to be there at 7, so it's like 6:50 right now. I'm gonna run and get coffee and then head there. But the first day, just to make sure graduation was last Friday, and they every year, for some reason, this doesn't show up on the calendar, even though it's on there, and then they don't have the stage taken down from graduation, so we have to get that done and stuff. So, and then just making sure we have the nets up and everything ready, and all of our volunteers and stuff. So we're gonna be there earlier the first day. I bet the rest of the week we don't have to be there till 7:30, but today we have to be there at 7. So it was, actually got up earlier today than I do on most school days. I'm gonna go get my coffee though, and we're gonna get to the high school, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the first day of summer. So here we go. We here. It is 2:40. I just got home. Thought I'd check in just before I go in, and my dogs are super excited to see me, so they won't let me talk. But anyways, we had 2 camps and then a lunch break, and then the third session. The first one went super fast. That's the 7th through 9th grade girls, so just obviously they've been playing longer and could scrimmage and stuff at the end. The 4th through 6th one, saw a lot of some of my former students I just had this year were in that one, and so that was super fun. We went out to eat as a coaching staff, just grabbed a quick lunch. And then we headed back for the 1st through 3rd grade session. And they're just so funny because some of them just finished kindergarten, because it's going into 1st grade. So the random comments and just they were funny. So it was a good morning. It's been a long morning, and I'm gonna make myself be productive, because if I sit down on the couch, I will not move. I will fall asleep, and I need to keep moving. So we are gonna, I think, try to clean and organize my garage, because it needs it badly after the winter. And yeah, so we're gonna go in, we'll say hi to the boys, play with them quick, and then we'll get going on that garage. All right, we're gonna clean this garage. Over the winter, I had stuff stored in here, and then so when I took out my patio furniture, it just became a mess. So we're gonna get this cleaned up today. That is the goal and the plan, so let's do it. I'm gonna be recording this for a reel and a short, so if you wanna watch this time lapse, find that short, but I'm gonna show you guys the after. So you saw the before, let's get the after. I'll show you the before one more time. Before and transition. Here's a little progress update. It's looking good. It's looking clean. It much cleaner, but I also put a bunch of stuff outside the garage that I still have to put back in place now. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's be much better than it was. I'll at least be able to park in this stall if I wanted to, and have stuff organized over here. This stuff is all actually very organized up here. I put it into stuff, but under there, that's all kind of scrap wood and concrete mix. So we're not gonna really worry about any of that stuff under that table for right now, but at least swept, and just have a few things to organize. So it'll be good. I'm gonna leave my stationary bike. I'm gonna try to plug that in out here. And if I want to use it this summer, I can do it out here, because there's more room out here than in my basement. And my hydroponics that I have in my classroom, I put up on the rafters. Reggie, come here. And then, and Rudy, you guys stay in here. There's my old hot tub that needs to be picked up. And then the tents that I use for my camping party. And we also use at the cabin. So those I might bring out to the cabin. But either way, I have a tote for those. And then the rest of the stuff, the mini fridge, that's gonna go to our coach's room for the volleyball season. So I'm gonna bring that there tomorrow. The cooler obviously can stay in here. Chairs can stay in here. So that's our progress. I'll show you when I get it put away. All right, here is the finished result. If I decide to park in here, which I don't very often, especially in the summer, I can. Again, under that table is still kind of messy, but we got the table and the workbench area cleared off. We got the pressure washer, shop vac cooler underneath there, mower over here, some ladders, and this is the old garage door opener. I need to get rid of this because it's never been hooked up, and I don't even know if it works. I do need to get a new one, but yeah, so I need to get rid of that at some point. Snowblower, stationary bike, and some recycling and my garbage can over there that I need to get rid of because I just headed over here to throw away some stuff. But yeah, so much better. What a productive afternoon, evening. It's about 6:45. I just did a little bit of a workout in here. No one needed to see that though. So I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna feed the dogs, shower, and make myself some dinner. So let's do that. Might have been silly to shower because I will be going in the hot tub later, but oh well. I just, after a long day of like coaching volleyball and then being in the garage, it's like dusty and dirty and gross. So might need to do another rinse off after the hot tub. If I go in there, I will. So that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna make some dinner on the blackstone. We made like hibachi, like, I don't know, chicken, fried rice this weekend. I'm not gonna be to the level we were, but I'm gonna make some chicken and some frozen vegetables, or some vegetables on the blackstone. So we're gonna get that ready. Not looking too bad for me winging this. Okay, here's the finished product. I have not tasted it yet, but I feel like it looks good. I think it's hard to mess up chicken and rice and veggies as long as I actually cook the chicken all the way through. And I just put some soy sauce on top. So, and then a little Powerade Zero as a drink. You guys already ate, sorry. All right, post first bite. Tastes good. And I have enough leftovers, so we'll take it. It is about 7:45. I'm gonna clean up just the dishes, get my leftovers put in the fridge, and then I think we're gonna relax in the hot tub to end the night. Okay, this is where I'm gonna leave you. This has been my favorite purchase. I use this like every single night. So just a great way to unwind, relax, especially after being like on my feet all day. My back's kind of sore, so, which is weird because I feel like I'm on my feet all day teaching too, but it's just a different type of when you're in the gym. So anyways, thanks for watching episode 1 of Summer as a Teacher, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.